this, Charlie gets killed, and the final frag.
Oh, brilliant game.
Through, that's the kill, you can see them.
Hi ladies, gentlemen, and frogs. My name is OrangePulse, and today I'm on the floor. I'm putting my other microphone up because I really don't need to have it because I'm using the other microphone. I'm also really tired. I was working a lot. Yeah, and I didn't get much sleep. Mornings are pretty lost to me, and I woke up at 9 a.m. this morning, but that's not important. What's important is what I'm talking about today. Now, first off, you're going to notice something different, besides the fact that I'm on the floor. Today, we're going to have little things here, there, and everywhere around here for little different bits of what I'm talking about today. And that's going to link to different parts in the video. So therefore, if you want to skip around and do a little menu thing and go from which part to which part that you want to see because, you know, you're boring, then you can go ahead and do that and watch whichever parts you want to watch because you're boring. But, I mean, if you don't want to be boring, you can just watch the whole thing like an adult. Well, you guys probably aren't adults. But anyways, let's get started. So, first thing I'm going to talk about today is Daredevil. Now, for those of you who don't know, because you've been living in a closet and you don't follow superheroes and you're dumb, well, not really dumb, but you're uneducated, is that Daredevil has a show coming out. Now, I'm not talking about the movie Daredevil with Ben Affleck that was an okay movie. I'm talking Daredevil the show. It's coming out on Netflix on April 10th. It is a Netflix exclusive show. The whole season's coming out on April 10th, and it looks like it's going to be freaking awesome. All of my friends who follow superheroes are saying that this is going to be one of the best shows that they're going to see besides Arrow and Flash, which if you like superheroes and you're not watching Arrow and Flash already, you got to do that. Because the season's almost over for the... I don't know what seasons each one is on. I think Flash is still on season 1 and Arrow might be on season 3. Shut up, dummy! Anyways, so yeah, that's going on. You should check out Arrow and Flash. That's pretty cool. And you should check out Daredevil. It's coming out on April 10th, which is Friday after Sunday, which is when this is coming out. So yeah, check out Daredevil if you haven't already. It's going to be freaking awesome. Next thing I want to talk about is Anime Night. Now, for those of you who don't know, I've been putting up little things on the off-topic forum boards saying, hey, I'm doing an anime night thing and we're going to watch this anime, and generally we either have a bunch of people that show up and they stick around for about like 2 or 3 episodes and that's about it and then they leave, or we have like we had on the second anime night where we watched from episode 2 to the end of the first season for Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works, the 2014 edition, which is the much better version of it, if you don't mind me saying. And we binge watched the whole rest of that right the day before the second season started, and that was pretty awesome. Now, right now, I have a vote going up between Death Parade, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Nisekoi, Bakemonogatari, and regular Magic High School for what we're going to watch next. Now, when I looked last, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood was winning. Mostly we do these in the Japanese dubs with the English subtitles because I like it better and because generally it's a lot easier to find, especially with newer shows. But with Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, I like the English voice actors better, so we're going to do it in English. So that's a thing. Come chill out with us. Generally we start around 7:30 at night. And it's hosted on my Hitbox TV/OrangePulse. That's a thing. It's a lot of fun. You should come check it out, hang out with us. DLT's been around and been talking with us. That was a lot of fun. Consuela stopped by. Somebody else stopped by, and I'm forgetting your name, and I apologize for saying that. But, I mean, if you stopped by and I missed you, I apologize. You are awesome. Thank you for joining. If you guys want to come out, chill out, and watch with us, please feel free to. We usually do a text chat sort of thing with that, but I am looking at getting a room opened up for anime night, specifically for when we do the anime nights and we can just talk on Mumble. and just talk that way over microphones. Now, I personally prefer doing text chat type of thing because it makes things a lot more even. People aren't able to shout over other people or shout over the show, so it makes it hard for other people to listen to the show, and then they gotta turn down one or the other, and it just becomes a whole mess. So I prefer the text chat portion of things, but at the same time, reading a text chat takes away from your attention from the show. So either or, whatever you want to do, you can do. I am going to be trying to set up that Mumble Room. Hitbox Anime Night is a thing. I'm planning on bringing Anime Night back on Tuesday the 14th, right after this comes out. So please vote on the forums for Anime Night. It's the last Anime Night post I posted on the off-topic section of the forums. Check that out, make your vote, and say hello. If you want to join in, the link is there. The link is going to be there every time I announce I'm going to do an Anime Night. I usually announce it a night or two beforehand if I get the chance, and I never announce it the day of, so that way you're not worrying like, oh shit, is there going to be one today? I usually announce it the day before or a couple days before, and I'll give you guys a time and a link. So come check it out, have fun with us. We had a lot of fun the last few times that we were watching it. If you miss an episode, I generally can catch you up without too many spoilers of what's going to happen next. And please, if you do join in and you know what's going to happen in the show, no spoilers, because it ruins the experience for whoever's new to this stuff. Alright, so that was topic 2. Damn, dog. Okay, moving on. Deadpool. That's a thing. People have been checking it out. You know, it's pretty cool. It's going to be coming out the day before my birthday, I think, or something around there. It's coming out in February 2016. It's going to be awesome. Deadpool officially announced that it's going to be rated R. In a very funny video. I recommend you check out that video just because it was hilarious to me. Ryan Reynolds literally cringing when they said Wolverine X-Men Origins. The Deadpool representation in that, he literally cringed, and it was hilarious to watch. So check out that video because it was funny. Ryan Reynolds also is doing some Deadpool-y stuff on his Twitter, and I don't know if he has a Facebook, but you know, you can find it pretty much anywhere. He's doing little fun Deadpool-y stuff, so you should check that out too, because Ryan Reynolds is awesome, Deadpool is awesome, and good stuff all around. It looks like it's going to be a really, really, really good movie, so check that out too. Age of Ultron is coming out soon. I'm going to watch it opening night. I will give my review on that once I watch it. It's coming out at the end of this month, going into May. It's either April 30th or May 30th. I want to say it's May 30th. Not absolutely sure. Pretty sure it's May 30th, though. It might be April 30th. I'll double check, and I'll correct myself in the comments or whatever I decide to do for this video. I'll correct myself. Later self, do that. Correct yourself. Okay, now I'm going to go into a little bit of a rant for a minute or two because I want to make these videos a little bit longer, even though this one's going to be like 15 minutes as it is, because I'm going off on things in a different tangent because I'm tired, but you know what, I don't care. Video games, you know, we all love them, we all play them. You know, I was playing Prince of Persia. Now, Prince of Persia is a good video game. Hold on one second. Just so you know, that's not a picture, that's actually me. Okay. So video games, they're fun, they're good, they're great, you have a great time. I love video games, you love video games, everybody loves video games, at least everybody here, I would assume, loves video games. I was playing Prince of Persia, the new one, the 2008 version that's literally titled Prince of Persia, and I went into it thinking, you know, okay, hey, it's titled Prince of Persia. The first game was titled Prince of Persia. Maybe they're gonna do an HD remake of the stuff, and they're gonna reboot the games, and it's gonna be awesome and a bunch of fun, you know, like it's gonna be cool. But no. They didn't do that. Instead, they made a Prince of Persia game that went off against all of the principles of Prince of Persia beforehand. I'm pretty sure I didn't play through all the Prince of Persia games, so correct me if I'm wrong. I love the game regardless, but they named the game Prince of Persia like the first game was named Prince of Persia, making it seem like they were never going to make any other games afterwards, or they were going to be rebooting it. Neither of those things happened with that game being released. So, with that said, there are other games that do that sort of a thing. Wolfenstein, for example, I think it was 2008 again. 2008 was a really shitty year for games that decided to rename themselves these things, and it wasn't a good idea for developers. Don't do that, please. Anyways, Wolfenstein 2008, it was a really bad representation on the Wolfenstein franchise, in my opinion. You know, it was a good game regardless, and it was pretty fun, and, you know, German accents were pretty bad, but, you know, it was the same thing. You kill Nazis, you know? That's what Wolfenstein's all about, right? This is killing Nazis and supernatural stuff. Except they started to rip off some Doom stuff, which is kind of weird, and, you know, other games, they started to do things, and, like, a couple of their soundtracks seemed like they were ripped off of Indiana Jones themes. But regardless, you know, Wolfenstein was a good game, but they made it seem like, again, they were either going to be rebooting the game, or they were going to be making no further games after that. But then, of course, a New Order came out, and now the new one that's going to be coming out soon is going to be a thing. So, of course, they're making new games, and it wasn't a reboot, it was a indirect sequel to the first Wolfenstein 3D game, and that was the Wolfenstein 2 was a prequel to Wolfenstein 3D. I don't know. It was really weird. They decided to go backwards on that stuff. It was weird. But anyways, as I'm trying to point out, both Prince of Persia and Wolfenstein have done this thing where all of a sudden they decide to name their new game the same thing as the original game without rebooting it or doing anything of that sort, and without not making games anymore. Syndicate is another version of this. The original Syndicate game came out in the 90s. They made a new game 2008 or 2009 that was also called Syndicate, and I don't know whether it was good or bad. I never played that one myself. But, you know, they named it Syndicate. They made it seem like it was going to be a reboot of the original Syndicate game or something along that line. And from what I know, they haven't made any new Syndicate games and haven't planned on doing anything, but it was just like, it wasn't a reboot or anything like that. It was just like a span-off of the original Syndicate. It was really weird. So, with that being said, if any developers or future developers that are in the community, whatever, are listening to this, cut that shit out. Make a reboot of Prince of Persia, because those games are awesome. Anyways, moving on. TangoTV is a thing. I was getting started. You want to know what TangoTV is? It's a thing. I'll tell you what kind of thing. It's a streaming thing. People in the community are deciding, you know what? We're going to stream. Now, how this is going to work out is we're going to have the TangoTV Twitch channel host the person that is streaming for the day, and through TangoTV you can see different people streaming at different times of the day. We want to eventually get it set up so that way it's a 24/7 streaming system where every single day at every single hour of the day you can find somebody on the TangoTV Twitch channel and you'll be able to watch them streaming. For right now, that's not going to work out because we simply don't have the manpower for it. And we already have people that auditioned and picked out for this. They have been picked. If you missed out on it, honestly, it's like the auditions were going on for a while. And we mentioned this in the last podcast 2 weeks ago that was happening. So the TangoTV people have been chosen. TangoTV is on its way. It's we just went through a meeting to decide a schedule. We still got to talk to a couple people before we start to get everything fleshed out and going. So it's probably going to be a couple weeks before we actually get TangoTV started. But once that gets started, you can expect to see people like Fever Reaver, Cozy, Dirt Fox, people of that sort doing streaming on there. I know for a fact Fever Reaver is going to be planning to put her streams from 6 o'clock at night until 6 o'clock in the morning, have those hosted through TangoTV, so you can check them out on TangoTV as well as her own channel. And with each TangoTV stream, whoever's stream is being hosted by TangoTV will be able to have a link on TangoTV to click onto their name, go straight to their broadcast. You can follow them on their own broadcast. You can donate to them via their PayPals if they have a PayPal set up for donation, things of that sort. The chats are split. So if you're talking on the TangoTV chat, the broadcaster may not always be able to see what you're chatting about. However, if you are on their stream or are on the TangoTV stream, you will be able to talk with other people that are watching there. So if you want a broadcaster to see your message for sure, I would recommend talking in the chat on their personal channel over the TangoTV channel. But if you just want to talk with people while you're watching, and you want to watch different streamers every day at different times of the day, TangoTV is a great thing to check out. These people are fun. They're going to be playing a bunch of different games between Counter-Strike and there's single-player games. I know if I'm going to be filling in, I'm probably going to be doing The Wolf Among Us because I still haven't gotten around to it, even though I have every freaking episode so far. So that's going to be a thing. It's going to be fun. Check that out as well.